SC movie presents Soldier Boy. This is the true story of a 6-year-old boy named Sergei who fought against the Germans during World War II. This story takes place during World War II, with the German army on one side and the Soviet Union army on the other. In this setting, we are shown a house in a village where a 6-year-old child is sleeping when suddenly someone knocks on the door. When he opens the door, it is the aunt who lives in his neighborhood. Sergei asks, "Where are my mom and brother?" She tells him the Germans attacked our village and now they are no longer in this world. She sends him out through the window and tells him to run away from here. Sergei runs away from this place, and at that moment the German soldiers also kill his aunt. To save his life, Sergei runs into the forest. Although he is just a 6-year-old child, he is very brave, so he is not afraid. The next morning he sees the German soldiers have arrived, so he hides behind the bushes, and the next moment a snake comes there, but he keeps his mouth shut so that the snake does not find out about him. He is not afraid of the snake at all. And when the German soldiers leave, Sergei goes to the place where the German soldiers were eating. He takes their food and heads into the forest, but after a short while he gets hungry again. In the forest, he has no other option but to eat leaves. So he starts eating leaves, and then he continues to move forward in the forest. After walking a little further, there is another bomb blast. Actually, the Germans have attacked again, but Sir is not afraid. He picks up a stick and says, "If anyone comes near me, I will hit them. I have a gun." Actually, he is just a 6-year-old child who has lost his entire family, and he knows that the Germans have killed his entire family. So he wants to fight them, but now he doesn't see anyone around. He keeps moving forward and falls asleep at a place, and then it starts raining at night. Sergei is very thirsty, so he starts drinking the raindrops. Actually, he hasn't eaten for the past 2 days. He doesn't even have the strength to walk anymore, so he faints there, and then we see someone's feet there. Actually, soldiers have arrived, but these are not German soldiers, they are Russian soldiers. They take him to their camp where Commander Nikolai is. Nikolai asks Sergei about himself and his family. Sergei tells him that his aunt had told him that the Germans had killed his entire family. Hearing this, everyone feels very bad because a 6-year-old child is now an orphan. The opportunity is severely injured, so he is sent to the nurse Katya for treatment. She eats. When she sees Sergei, she likes her a lot. She treats him like her own child. As Sergei spends more and more time here, all the patients here gradually become very close to him. Everyone likes the talks about Sergei. Elephant Commander Nikolai also likes him a lot. He talks to him, and when Commander Nikolai comes to meet Sergei, he says to him, "I want to see your sand." Commander Nikolai shows him his sand because now he considers him like his own son. After this, Commander Nikolai goes outside where the nurse sings and meets him. Actually, both of them like each other, but they have never expressed their feelings to each other. The Indian commander tells Nikolai she doesn't want Sergei sent away. Sergei is being sent to an orphanage, and she says she doesn't want that. She says that she will have her as her own daughter. The Commander Nikolai says it's not possible. The environment here is of war, and I don't want to put a child's life in danger. Saying this, he leaves from here. Meanwhile, other army officers approach Sergei. They talk a lot with her. Everyone here is happy to see him. In the war environment, Sergei is a child who brings a smile to everyone's face. No one wants Sergei to leave from here. Everyone loves him a lot. The next morning, a squad of German soldiers arrives here and attacks them. They all fight very bravely and do not let this front slip from their hands. Now a few more days pass here, and the day comes when Sergei is to be sent to the orphanage. A soldier from the army comes to Commander Nikolai to take him. Katya takes her to the commander, but Katya leaves because she can't bear to see Sergei leaving. Commander Nikolai also loves her a lot, but he doesn't want to put her life in danger, so he spends some time with her. Commander Nikolai can't look into Sergei's eyes because he doesn't want Sergei to leave. Commander Nikolai has made a wooden gun for Sergei. He gives that gun to Sergei. Sergei also doesn't want to leave this place. After taking the gun, he hugs the commander, which completely melts Commander Nikolai's heart. And he says to Sergei, "Will you be my son?" Sergei says yes. And now everyone knows that Commander Nikolai wants to legally adopt Sergei. He has made him his son. Sergei now has to stay here, so everyone is very happy. The next morning when Sergei wakes up, everyone has made him a dress, along with the army boots too. Wearing them, he happily wants to show everyone, but then German planes arrive here and attack them. Many soldiers get injured. Captain Nikolai somehow saves Sergei. And when the German planes leave from here, I want to help everyone. He goes to everyone, but no one is really listening to him. That's why he goes to the camp where all the injured soldiers are. Here, one soldier has lost both his eyes. A letter might have come for him from home. And he says to Sarg, "Can you read this letter?" Sarg is just a 6-year-old child. He doesn't know how to read, but still, he holds the letter and starts saying something. He also tells him that your cow has started giving a lot of milk now. The soldier says, "But I don't have any cow." Then the soldier lying next to him says, "Keep listening to what he is saying." And after that, he starts reading the letter aloud from memory, which makes everyone laugh a lot and brings some moments of happiness in this intense war environment. Sergei spends his days here quite well. He now lives exactly like a soldier, and one morning when he is shaving, 2 soldiers come to him. They jokingly ask him, "Are you going on a date today?" Sarg says, "A soldier never goes on a date, he is always on duty." Actually, such matters related to Sergei are a reason for happiness here. After this, Sarg goes to the place where all the soldiers' meeting is going on, and he asks Commander Nikolai, "Do you have any orders for me, sir? Do you have any work for me?" They say, "Yes, give all the letters that have come for the soldiers to them." Sergei distributes all the letters to the soldiers. After completing the task, he takes the binoculars given by the soldiers and heads to the forest. He then sees 2 shoes behind the bushes, indicating someone's feet. He comes back to his camp and tells his soldiers, after which the Russian soldiers go there and see that these are German spies. They catch those spies. After this, Commander Nikolai Sergei praises him and says that you are a very brave soldier. Now the papers for legally adopting Sergei have also arrived. After signing them, Commander Nikolai has now become his legal father. This makes both of them very happy. The next morning, once again the Germans attack this place. Commander tells Sergei that you have to sit right here. You can't move from here. And during the attack, a fierce battle starts between the soldiers of both countries. In this fight, the wire of their radio telephone gets cut. Commander sends a soldier to that place and also follows him. On the way, that soldier gets injured, due to which he can't move forward. Sarg says, "Tell me how to connect the wire. I will go and connect it there." The soldier refuses him, but still, Sarg asks him and reaches that place and connects the wire, which restores the connection, and the commander, who had something very important to say, now talks to his officer. Sergei has once again proven that he is a very good soldier. Sergei knows that his father, Commander Nikolai, loves Nurse Katya, but he can't express his feelings. So he goes to Katya and tells her, Commander Nikolai's condition is very bad. He can't even get up. Hearing this, Katya gets worried, and when she goes to Commander Nikolai, she sees that he is completely fine. They both realize that Sergei did this on purpose. Now the conversations between them increase a bit. And the next morning, they go to Katya and ask her, "Would you like to be Sergei's mom?" Meaning, they have confessed their love to her. Katya also says yes. The next day, they receive orders that they all have to move to another place. Actually, they have to vacate this post, and then the entire battalion moves forward, leaving this place behind. After that, they proceed to attack the Germans. Many soldiers get injured, but almost everyone survives, and they reach another place where Commander Nikolai meets his general. And while they are talking, Sergei arrives, fully dressed in a soldier's uniform. First, he salutes the general and the commander like a soldier and asks, "What are my orders for today?" They say, "Line up all the soldiers and check whose shoes are torn, or if anyone needs anything, note it down and report back to us." Sergei does just that. He makes a list and brings it to his father, the commander, and the general and hands it over to them. He then asks the general for permission, saying, "I want you to allow my father, the commander, and Nurse Katya to get married." Both the commander and the general laugh a lot. Although Sergei is very serious about what he is doing, everyone is very happy with his presence. That night, the Germans launch a big attack on their camp again, in which many soldiers are killed and many are injured. Sergei is looking for his father, the commander, but can't find him anywhere. The next morning, he learns his father is very injured. He goes to Commander Nikolai, and seeing him, tears come to Sergei's eyes. He has already lost his entire family before, and now he doesn't want to lose his father, Commander Nikolai. Commander Nikolai tells him that a soldier, a man, never sheds tears, after which he stops crying. A few days later, the commander fully recovers, and after that, Sergei the commander and Katya all come together. At the end of the story, we are told that Sergei didn't stop there. He went with this battalion to Poland and Germany. For his services, he was also awarded the Medal for Battle Merit, which is a matter of pride for a soldier. So, this was the true story of Sergei, which is from the time of World War II. We hope you liked and enjoyed this historical story.